Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of the Not Mad About It podcast. We're here the day after Mother's Day, so to our mamas, Joe and Donna, we love you so much, and to all the other mamas out there, we hope you celebrated in whatever way fills your cup with so much joy. We're here discussing Summer House, The Valley, of course. Just trying to bring you your Monday morning laughs, as always. And believe it or not, Brie, I have two Not Mad About It's.
It was
Shocking.
so hard for me to come up with one.
I could barely scrape one up. We usually have to do a pause. Brie's like, are you ready for Not Mad About It? And I'm like, no, that's like the whole name of our show. But no, I don't have my Not Mad About It ready. But today I have two. Hopefully I remember them. I have been dying to talk to you for literally the past 2 days. It's been eating me up. And like, I was going to record a vlog.
What?
Let's just start with, do I look different? And I'm not talking about my skin biopsy.
You look different. Your skin looks gorgeous.
Do I look like a mom who had a mom hangout with other moms?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, what, like new moms?
Okay, Brie. So
Do I need to move to Long Island just to like have some friends?
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
well,
Yes, you
obviously,
do.
yeah.
Yes, you do. Like me.
Easy, yeah.
Is one. Yeah. So Colin went to pre-K with this girl whose mom is super cool. We've always kind of like stayed friendly. And literally me and John were outside the other night and I get a text from this mom saying, hey, it's super last minute. My husband's out of town. So I'm going to have a few moms over if you wanted to come. No pressure, but like just if you wanted to come. And so I'm like, okay,
Wait, Nikki, first of all, what a gorgeous surprise. Like, yes, I do.
so nice. And so then like I see her at pickup and stuff and I'm like,
Okay.
you're super outgoing. You're very brave to like invite a group of moms to your house. But like she's so friendly and like I'm not.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, like do I go? Oh my God, like
What do I
So I'm
wear?
like, what do I say?
Yeah. What's
so
the dress
like I was like, oh my
code?
God, it sounds so fun. Also, if you hear birds chirping and airplanes and motorcycles, like I'm outside recording, so it's better than the screaming children inside.
Guys, we do
So
the
I
best
said-
that we can, okay?
It's one or the other. You
Yeah, it's one or
pick your poison. I think that this is the one that you would choose.
We'll do a poll.
Yeah, and if you're watching, it looks like I'm on a green screen. Like, yeah, this is
The aesthetic is beautiful.
slay.
Yeah.
So, I replied yes. Panicked like the whole next day. Like, oh my God, like, can I do it?
Yeah.
Like, thank God for Lexapro. Like, I swear to God, like, I would not have been able to do this. No joke before. Like, it really just takes that edge off.
Yeah.
I texted my mom. My mom's like, oh my God, you have to go. Do you know what time the hangout was?
Oh, God, please don't say like 9 or something. Was it-
8:30 p.m.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay. Granted, like, you know, she's home alone with her kids. Like, she has to put her kids to bed.
That's a good point.
Okay. I, like, went. So scary. So nice. This mom is so super cool. 4 other moms that I did not know.
Wow.
So, like, at pickup, I was like, just so I can, like, mentally prepare. What's
Yeah.
the guest list? Like, just so I know, like, the vibe. I knew one girl from, like, Leo's school pickup, but the other moms I have never met before. All kids with kindergarten. All moms with kindergarten. Boys, actually. So,
I love that.
Yeah. So I went. It was, like, so cool and nice, and she had snacks and wine. It was just, like, a nice hang. Like,
Nikki-
just, like, funny trying to, like, feel people out and, like, see, like,
Once you're there, you get in the mood to mingle.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you just,
And, like,
it comes right back. It's like riding a bike.
And the mom that invited me that I'm friends with, she's just very much like me. She's our age. So nice and normal.
I'm
but
so happy
I
for you.
hung out with other moms. And I was going to vlog my like before, during, and after for you.
That would have been so cute, Nikki. Oh, my God.
Like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. And I tell Colin I'm going to hang out with like new friends and I'm a little nervous. And he goes, it's okay. It's okay to try new things. And if you get nervous, you could take 10 deep breaths and think about 3 things that you love about us.
Are you kidding me?
And I'm like, okay.
Did you shed a tear? That
Yeah,
is
I was like,
so sweet.
Great, but then I go to kiss him goodbye and he goes, remember what I said?
I'm actually gonna cry. Like, are you joking?
No, like my wise little 5-year-old son.
God,
Like,
that
just
is
like,
so sweet.
and then I told like the moms that he said that, and they were like, where'd you get that from? I'm dying to tell you because, like, if you're new here, we're long distance, me and Bree.
Yeah.
So if we were together, we would
Oh
just
my God.
rule wherever we were and just.
We would paint this town red. Like, we would just
Yeah.
make it our own. It would almost be too much. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we're good. But
there's,
I'm so
there's a
proud of
reason
you.
why we're separated. But
You're
I
giving-
like couldn't wait to tell you because we're always looking for friends and like.
No,
Are these people going to be my best friends? Probably not.
it doesn't
but
matter. Like, just to
Got to put
get
the feelers out.
Yeah, put the feelers out. I'm so happy for you. I'm also so jealous. You're giving me that fire that I need to find something like that for myself.
You could be that person. You could be the mom who invited me because that would never be me. Like every time like I see this one mom in particular or like
Yeah.
other moms that I think are cool, I'm like, oh yeah, we should get the kids together because I just don't know what to say to like
Yeah.
broach a friendship.
I don't want to get the kids together. I want to go out to a bar,
That's literally
like
what she said.
slam a couple shots and like have a spicy marg
Yeah.
and like be home at a reasonable hour to go to bed.
Can I tell you what time I got home?
10:30.
12:30. Yes.
I didn't even get home that late when I went out for my birthday.
The gasp you gasped.
That is, I'm so
12:30.
shocked.
Yeah, I mean when the
Wow.
hangout is at 8:30, like
know.
you got to stick around for a bit.
Yeah, you got to pay your dues.
Yeah. But it was great. I was like having a great old time. Like
Yeah.
this one mom was like, yeah, like gotta go. And everybody's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, just
Like,
wait. That's so funny. Just waiting for somebody to make the
I'm like,
first
I could
move.
stay.
Oh my god, that is actually hilarious.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I'm so happy for you. Speaking of moms, I wanted to do a couple, like, just like a few Q&A questions.
I'm so scared.
About like motherhood, about our moms and things like that. Just a few questions, nothing to be afraid of. They'll love it. But yeah, just a couple of questions because like it's nice, you know? Like
Yeah.
we're moms. Okay. I'm like, should I start off with deep? I'll start off slow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Ease us in.
So, what do you have any favorite family traditions that you've started with your kids? This is one that like I more so want to know. I had some family traditions growing up and I try to do those, but like I want to make new ones, like something that you always do for their birthday or for Christmas or whatever it is. Do you have any?
I do. Just like little simple ones. One that we actually started today.
Oh.
So for Mother's Day now, John just like cut up some wood and made this frame. So he made cement and all the kids put their hands in it. And they're obsessed with gem mining.
Yeah.
They're obsessed with that. So they've collected all year all these gems. And we've just had them in this jar. So he made the cement. They all put their hands in it. And then they put their gems from their gem mining. And I was like, what like a great idea. Now every year we're going to try and do it. Hopefully they'll still like gem mining. And they'll collect
I
their
love
gems.
that.
And we'll put it in our garden as like little stepping stones. And then for their birthdays.
Wait, are you kidding me, Nikki? That is so sweet. That's such a good idea.
Year one. Year one.
Okay, yeah, like,
Like...
but it'll be good for, you know. You
Yeah,
still
I mean,
have that
it's so
memory.
easy. Like he's like, well, you just use this mold for the next year,
You're like, sure, keep it.
and we made one for my mom too. So, mom, if you
She'll-
don't get it,
she'll
it's
have
not
it.
dry yet.
Yeah. Pop it in the oven.
And then for their birthdays, we always do like in the back, like entering our back room, we'll do like either streamers or like the tinsel to come in, and then we deck out the back room in balloons, and then put their gifts on the back tables and whatever number birthday they're turning. We have like a big balloon with that number, so when they come in, they see that.
I love that. That's
Do
sweet.
you have any?
I guess like nothing too crazy. Like we get our tree like the weekend of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's
Decorate
nice.
it.
Do you cut it down or do you go?
We chop her down.
You
Yeah,
do.
pick it out. We go with
That was-
Andrew's sister. We've done it like 4 years in a row now with like all the cousins, which is super fun.
We used to do
this
that
year.
too. That was like our family tradition, but then it
Yeah.
just became like a little too crazy.
It is a little too crazy. I made like birthday plates for the boys this year.
Oh my
like
God,
Andrew
I
made
love
one for
that.
Callum and I made one for Ty. So like we'll use those for their birthdays.
How did Andrew's come out?
I think I sent you a picture. He drew like symbols. It
Muscles.
was like heart. It was
Money
like
signs.
heart, money sign, and a light bulb. And it was like, what did he say it was? Health, wealth, and knowledge or something like that. Like that's the plate that he made.
For Callum?
And the one that I made for Ty is like stars on it. It's just like
Beautiful
happy
baby
birthday.
boy. Yeah.
But
Angel
that's really
baby.
cute. And I don't know, nothing off the top of my head, but I want to like they'll
They're
come.
still young.
They're little, like they'll come up.
It'll happen like so naturally, and like it'll just be part of what you guys do. Like you'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, next question that's like not too deep. What is something about motherhood or like being pregnant or becoming a mom that no one warned you about, but now you feel compelled to pass the knowledge on? Like you're like, damn, somebody should have told me that and I have to tell everybody I know.
That's a good question.
Do you want me to go first while you think
I
about
do,
it?
yeah.
Okay. So the biggest one for me, and I think you've had this too, like when I was pregnant, I got the worst Charlie horses ever.
Oh,
And
I
somebody
know
told
you
me
did,
like
yeah.
magnesium lotion on your calves. Like if I skipped one night of that lotion, I got a Charlie horse. So now anybody I know that's pregnant, I'm like, you have to get magnesium lotion or take magnesium supplement every single day because it makes such a big difference. Because those are torture. And then one more that I thought of was like, I'm sure people said this. People tell you a million things when you're pregnant that just you can't register because you have no idea like what it means. But I didn't realize that if you're going to breastfeed, like you literally have to wake up like the first night you're in the hospital, like every 2 to 3 hours. That was so
Like 2
shocking.
to 3, like
Yeah.
like 1 to 2. Like
No,
yeah,
well, because it's like 30 minutes. That was really caught me off guard. I was like, oh, so I actually can't sleep. Like, I know everyone says, like, you're not going to sleep. I just didn't put those things together that, like, oh, this is just what we do now.
And
then
the craziest
also,
thing with that though is like when they say 2 hours between feedings, like that's not like it's like from when they touch your nip to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
like that's the next 2 hours. So if they're feeding for 20, 30 minutes
30 minutes.
and then you get them down, like they're going to be up in another hour. So you got another hour that you're going to sleep and then you're up again because that's
Yeah,
the 2 hour mark.
so you just stay up. Yeah, you just end up staying up and, like, ordering stuff on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also that if you do decide to breastfeed, you will be hungrier than when you were pregnant. And like,
that's okay.
And you might gain weight.
Or you might not.
Or you might not. Like, it's so crazy. I feel like motherhood, I didn't have any things in my head about what I was expecting. Like, who the frick knows? But I feel like as far as pregnancy, I was like, oh, that's funny. Like, I didn't really get that. I didn't really know about those things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like something that really surprised me. Well, just postpartum like is super difficult like for some
Really
people and
difficult.
then like not for some, but for me it was really difficult all 3 times and I just had terrible anxiety, especially at night.
Yeah.
So like for new moms or like people who are expecting, it's totally normal. They call it the like
baby
sundown
blues.
scaries. Yeah. No, but it's like when the sun is going down,
Oh.
like you just get an increase of anxiety and that's totally normal because
Yeah.
like you're like, oh my God, what is the night gonna hold? Am I gonna sleep? That happened to me with all 3 kids.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was gonna like be a thing and it's like so common of a thing that it has a name. But yeah, that's super common. Yeah, nothing else I could really think of. Just that your belly button could get hairy when you're pregnant.
Oh, God. My whole belly got hairy when I was
Yeah,
pregnant.
don't be shocked. When
was
you have a hairy
fuzzy.
belly.
Okay, next question. But what is one thing you don't want to forget about this stage of motherhood that you're in with your kids?
Honestly, like all of it. Like
Yeah.
and it's so sad because I think of when Colin was this little and I do remember some things for sure, but I think it's because like I wrote it down so then
Yeah.
it stuck to my memory. But there's so many things that you think you'll remember and you don't. You should record special memories and like funny videos that, like of things that they say, just like everything, honestly. I really think about it often. This is like semi a deep answer, but I think all the time that this part of life is so fast and it's
I
like
know.
so chaotic in the day to day and you're like, this is so annoying and they're so annoying, but like they're never gonna need you. And people say
know.
like you won't have these little handprints all over your house anymore. Like and it seems so far away and it's really not. Like
Yeah.
the baby toys are gonna go soon, the handprints are gonna go soon, and it's like you just need to like live in the chaos that you're in. Sorry, I'm in it right now.
Brainstorm.
But like, yeah, it's like really, I feel like like a 50-year-old mother telling a new mom, like, just cherish it. But like, really, it does go fast.
I know.
Colin's almost 6, and I'm like, damn, he's not a baby anymore.
Crazy. No, he's a
That's
kid.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, that's done. I know that is so true. I know. I feel like for me, my kids are both still so little, but just like the funny things that come out of Calum's mouth. Like, I actually was thinking we need to bring back camcorders because I just have like a million 1 minute long videos on my phone. What am I going to do? Like, string
I know.
500 of these together? I need to bring back camcorders and just record, like, even if it's just like an afternoon. Like, I love watching home videos, and it's literally 30 minutes of my dad like playing on the floor with me, or just like sitting at the kitchen table at like a family vacation, like playing a card game. It's literally nothing, but I love them so much. Like, I need to talk to Andrew about getting one. But Callum started now, when he says the word big, he goes like, whoa, that's a big truck. Like, whoa, that's a big bus. Like, he's just so funny, and I know he's gonna grow out of that. Like, those words are so fleeting. Like, he already doesn't say blue skies anymore. Like, they just like move past them so fast.
But that's like Colin used to say, to walk. That's how he used to say to walk. To walk. And he used to call all mail trucks mail Toms, because our mailman's name was Tom. Yeah. And Colin actually dressed as the mailman. Like, he had a big mailman obsession.
Big mailman obsession.
A big mail Tom obsession.
That's so funny.
But yeah, those like little cute phrases.
Okay, just a couple more.
A little deeper.
A little deeper. This one's like definitely deep, but I feel like people always talk about like, oh, when you become a mom, like you change so much, and it always is kind of a negative connotation. Like, you lose yourself, your whole life is different. But what is one thing that you've noticed about yourself, or even like how you approach situations, that have changed for the better since you've become a mom? Or that you like appreciate more about yourself?
Just, it's not really about myself. I mean, I guess kind of, I want to say I'm more patient, but like even when I went back to teaching after having kids, it's just like I look at these kids so differently. I was a special ed teacher, and you're dealing with these kids who are super difficult, and like it's so easy to become frustrated with them, just like it is to become frustrated with your own kids. And like I look at every kid and I'm like, even adults now, I'm like, you're somebody's child. Like, so it's just like I think of everything in the realm of motherhood, and like you're somebody's child, and things like that. I don't know.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, I have such a deeper appreciation for other parents, and just like being more patient with other kids, and also trying to be more attentive to them. Like, my nieces or nephews, like if I see that they're like trying to have a conversation with me or like get my attention, and I'm talking to like somebody, like I just feel like I have more focus on just like kids in general, and just like such an appreciation for parents.
Early, I was walking Livy and Leo to school to get Colin. It's not a far walk, but Livy's like not in a stage where she really wants to sit in her stroller, so it's like a battle to keep her in. I feel that. We're getting closer to school, and she's starting to climb out of the stroller. She climbs out, topples over. I'm right next to this mom's car, and the mom's window is open, and she goes, ooh, and I'm like, oh fuck, this mom's gonna be like this fucking shit mom. She's like, looks at her car, she's like, you got it, mama.
Yes.
And I'm like, thank you.
I love that.
And she goes, is that your baby over there? And Leo was like running into the street. I'm like, yup, that's him. She goes, you got it. You got it.
Oh my God.
I'm like, yeah, I have too many damn kids. Like,
I know.
it's just too many. But like, yeah, just like even hearing like another mom being like, yeah, you got it. Like, it's so okay. True. Like, seriously, like I used to be like, I don't want to sit next to a kid in a restaurant. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, yeah. Like, I'm bringing my kids out.
I just don't even think I would have noticed if a mom was like struggling or needed help before I had kids. And now I'm like so hyper aware.
Right. Do you need the door? Can I do anything for you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like that's a good thing. Like, we need more of that. Okay. I think I just have one left. This one's for our moms. They'll love this. Okay. What's something that your mom instilled in you that you want to pass on to your kids?
My mom has just always been a hard worker. She had me super young. And, you know, we've all seen Teen Mom and the routes that you can go. And my mom just never gave up and, like, anything that she ever wanted. Like, she wanted to finish school, finish college, work. And she's just always been a really hard worker. And, I mean, that's something that, I mean, although I don't work right now, but, you know, like, you do things in other ways. And yeah, I guess that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. I hope you like that answer.
Your mom's a beast.
Could never do what she did.
Never. Could never. And you're amazing. Your mom's amazing. Like, your Nana's amazing. Like,
Oh my God, the
everything,
best.
like, gives me chills.
It's like I was raised by like super strong women. So like
Yeah,
my mom, my nanny who helped raise me,
exactly.
like my mom's mom, my aunt who helped raise me. It's just like all strong women around me. So hopefully I pass that on to Liv, and she
Oh,
just is like a badass, just
I
like
think she's getting
us.
that.
Yeah,
I think she's
yeah,
getting that.
right.
I think she's
knows how
getting
to,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For me, my mom's heard me say this like 100 times. So I'm sorry, mom, this isn't new. But since I was little, she's always told me to be a leader, not a follower. Like, if I was ever talking to her about something going on at school, like, oh, I want to go and get this because like all the kids have this, or like everyone's doing this, and she'd be like, why? Like, you're the one, like, you need to be a leader. Like, don't do what everybody else is
Totally.
doing. Like, don't be a follower. And that has like really stuck with me since I was little. Just be yourself, okay? People will follow you, like, if they
Right.
like what you're doing. Like, you don't have to go out of your way to like, fit into the mold of what someone else is doing because you think that's their way is the right way. Like, just do it your way. Like,
Yeah,
and I hope that I give that to my kids for sure.
I love that.
Okay, that's what I got for moms. I hope you guys love that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Now let's just like let's get crazy.
Woo!
This got cut from the episode that never aired, but I did another three-peat at the gym this week. I went 3 times this week. If I'm looking svelte,
Brienne.
Nikki, I'm gonna be so shredded by the time you
Okay.
see me in 2 weeks. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, model. I can't even see you. Like, you're so skinny.
Brie?
Can we get her a pizza, please?
You're gonna be like, yeah.
No, and honestly, like, going to the gym 3 days a week, I understand why Andrew is like a toxic masculine man, because like that's what it does to you. It's
Yeah, it
just,
does
like,
feel good. Yeah.
while you're there, you're just like, yeah. Like, I go in there and I want to do nothing, and then you get started, and then you're like, okay, I can do an extra 5 minutes of whatever. I'm like, okay, I'll do one more set. Like, you know, I'll try the heavier weights. Like, I'm just like, oh my
Slick.
God, who am I? This is so great.
And then you feel so good afterwards, and you're like, yeah, I want to
So
feel that way
good.
tomorrow.
Exactly. And also the fact now that Andrew's going in the morning, so I go like the second he walks in the door. I'm like,
Yeah.
bye,
Bye.
see ya.
Mommy's
So I
gotta
get
go.
home right after the kids go to bed. It's still so early. We have dinner. Oh my God, it's just
And then Andrew goes to bed, and then you could watch TV and
yes.
rot.
Yes. No, it's so nice. Like, I'm really loving the setup we have right now. Wait, I have to say something I am mad about. You know, like, we're never negative here. Like, we never complain.
Never,
So, like,
never.
let me just get one. I don't know about you, but I have been getting served with so much McDonald's McCrispy tender propaganda.
What?
Are you getting this?
Not at all.
Okay, so maybe I'm
Haven't
seeking it
seen
out.
one thing.
I never eat like fast food. Like,
That's so weird.
I don't think I've had McDonald's like in years, and I felt like they were targeting me so hard with these new like chicken fingers. I had to get them. And I felt like I was like a vegan, like eating meat for the first time. Let me tell you, they're fucking disgusting. So if
I
you're
knew
getting
you
hit
were
with the
gonna say that.
if you're getting hit with the propaganda, don't get them. Don't go there to get them. They're not just get nuggets. Like, they're so gross, and
Why?
it was
They
like
were, like,
$10. No, they're just like not crispy. First of all, for being called McCrispy
Wow.
at all. Like, it was just like nasty, and they were so small, and it was so expensive. I thought McDonald's was cheap.
No, McDonald's is not cheap. Also, if we're gonna bring a McCrispy back, let's throw it in a wrap. Add some honey mustard and lettuce and cheese.
I
Call it a
would
snack wrap.
love a wrap. Yeah.
Let's bring those back.
Okay, so much pop culture and Bravo news. So I don't know if you saw this. Netflix submitted Abby's song from Love on the Spectrum, Boyfriend Forever, for an Emmy
As
in the
it should be.
category for Outstanding Original Music and Lyrics.
If it does not win, that is beyond.
If it doesn't win, those people are sick in the head.
Did you just read what the award is for? That is
Yes.
exactly what her music is.
And she has a gorgeous voice. It's a banger. It's such a good, catchy song. The lyrics are so stunning, and she has an amazing voice.
Yeah.
What else do you need? Okay, so you did see that. And I know that you saw, like, that Rahoni's, like,
You just triggered me.
okay, I know that you saw the, like, Rahoni's canceled.
Okay, I'll stop.
Or Roni, sorry. Like, I
Yeah.
keep calling it Roni. And then Andy said that's not true.
Yeah.
I think it's been on pause. Like, we know that they're not filming. So I don't
Right.
know why he was saying that. Maybe it's not canceled, but
That's certainly not filming.
8 years from now, they could bring it back or
Right.
something.
I also saw something else that was saying bring all the summer house people and make them Real Housewives, although
Yes.
they're not married, but like,
Like Summer in the City, or like,
yes.
or somebody said like,
I
oh, like
need
a
those
Sex in the
girls.
City, where it's like
Yes.
Paige, Sarah, Lindsay, Amanda. Like, just do a show around them if they're
Right.
down. Like,
And
Lindsay
like
has
you
to go
said
somewhere.
last time, I don't know if this made the episode or not,
I know, who knows?
that you said that West and Jesse should be like kind of the ambassadors of Summer House and like bring in a
Totally.
new cast, because I still want to see them,
Yeah.
but I still want to see the core people who are kind of like moved on from the show
A little
bit.
too old.
Yeah.
And they're like doing big things. Like, let's
Right.
see it. Also, apparently Jesse did an Amazon Live and said that they just filmed the reunion. He said that there was like some big announcement at the
Yes.
reunion, and there's like all these theories going around. What do you think it is? Any guesses?
I'm gonna go with Paige is not coming back.
Oh.
If I had to pick one, that's what I would pick. That Paige is not coming back next summer.
I'm gonna go with Amanda's pregnant.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
Do you think that they're like that they know and they're like teeing up this whole sperm count thing to like?
Oh, interesting.
I would be shocked. I would be shocked because there's no way the whole cast would be shocked.
Would be shocked because Amanda was pretty vocal about not wanting a kid
But
right now.
Paige would be shocked. Like she would tell Paige and Sierra before dropping the news on stage.
They could act.
I guess
Either that, or
I would be truly shocked if she was pregnant.
or maybe they are announcing that they're doing a separate show. I actually hope that's what it is. That would be best case scenario, that they are splitting the group in half and they're not even showing any of the new people except for Jesse, West, and like Gabby's never on air. Like Emerald, oh my god, like we'll talk
Well, I
about him
heard
later.
that they edited them out of the episode.
No.
That Gabby and Emerald were there.
They did edit them out, and you know what's so funny is like
That's like actually fucked up. I also saw something. I was like, I didn't realize Summer House was an elimination show. Like first Bailey is gone, now Emerald.
it's like you
now
don't make the
Gabby.
cut.
Yeah.
yeah, it's so true. It's like Below Deck. They just like fire you halfway through the season and like bring
Yeah.
somebody else in.
Yep.
But you know what's so funny about Emerald? He has like an army behind him. He has a fan club, like
Really?
Emerald's fan club. Oh my god! If you look at comments on any of those posts about Emerald being edited out, they're like, he's a philanthropist. Like they're not showing the real him. He
That
does
is
all this.
true, though.
I'm sure it's true, but Nikki, he came in on a motorcycle and like led with orgies.
Right,
So like
with his dick out.
with
like,
his
over
dick out,
shoulder,
like
yeah.
banging every weekend, bringing girls home, the thing over the camera. So if you want the world
Yeah.
to know that you're a philanthropist and that you're like this incredible, amazing guy, like that's what you put forward. But instead, like you're leading with like I'm this like sex god, like hear me roar. I don't have sympathy for you. That like
Yeah,
that's
but
your edit.
He's also not. He wasn't like projecting that outright. It was like more like Kyle, like living vicariously through him, like sex god.
Loser.
Like
I know.
well, yeah.
But he did kind of, he played into it. Like, if you want people to see this one side of you, you're not bringing somebody back to a share house and two girls. You know
Yeah.
that they're going to air that. You know they're going to talk about that and make that a big thing.
Yeah, but I think that maybe they're only airing that stuff. Like,
Well,
there's
I was
not
going to
more to
say,
him. Like, why are they not airing other
I
things?
wonder
I
if
don't know.
they-
Maybe there's not.
I wonder if they edited him out because I think I told you, but Jesse said when he was on Chicks in the Office that him and Emerald had like beef all summer. So I wonder if it got to a point where like they were just like not getting along and there
But
was
show
like
it. That's great TV.
That's true. Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
why we're here.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. I wonder why. And I wonder if they'll like address any of this like awkward like editing people out at the reunion.
Emerald is at the reunion, correct?
Yeah, but
Also, why is everybody so shocked that Amanda is first chair?
well, people are saying maybe she's first chair because she's pregnant.
Or it's because she's the baddest bitch on
Yeah,
the show?
because like literally she's the MVP fan
No, like-
favorite. Everyone's obsessed with her, and she's having an like incredible season. Everything she says is
We'll get to it.
We'll
I
get
just
to
love
it, I
her
know.
so much. Like this is her season and her season of life. She is just
thriving.
thriving.
Okay, the last like big breaking news was Bravo announced 4 new shows. Ladies of London is returning. I never watched the first
I've never
one,
watched it either.
but I will watch the new one because like what else? You know, why not? Shahs of Sunset, like Valley style, is coming. I've only seen like a couple episodes of Shahs, but I know the big players, and I will definitely be
Great.
watching.
Oh,
I
you
know.
will love. You
Yeah.
will love.
And then
Mercedes look like wood. The skin look like wood. I just rewatched Tommy and Mercedes' wedding. Have you seen it?
no, but I know who Tommy
Three?
is.
It
And
is the
Mercedes.
most unhinged. So she's like walking down the aisle, hello, high-fiving, kissing everybody. Then she goes up to the altar. He goes, your cans look sick.
Oh, God. No.
Do you know when her mom told her she looked like wood?
No.
Brie!
Okay, maybe I have to do
I'm
a,
sorry.
a rewatch or just a watch.
Okay, and if nobody has watched it, Shaw's is so good. It's
That's
like the
so
valley. It is. You
Yeah.
know what?
That's
the
what they're
valley.
doing. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what they're doing.
The Persian Valley. Yep.
They also announced a Housewives wife swap, which I don't even know how show is possible because none of the housewives are married.
Or have kids, like young kids.
How are they going to be swapping wives and husbands? The only options are like Tamara and Eddie and like Shane and Emily. Like literally no one's married. No one on
Jersey.
Beverly. Would you think they'll do it if they are not doing anything with Jersey? And also, who's married on Jersey? Who's going to swap with Teresa and Louis?
Right.
Louis will like rob all your money while you go to his house, like while you're sleeping. Like what? And no one else. Who else is married? Jennifer and Bill Aiden.
Yeah.
I guess Margaret and Joe, like they would totally do it. Maybe they'll do that. They need to keep those girls busy because they don't know what they're doing anyway with that show.
Which is so fucked up. Like,
Well,
I want to bring them back.
Brings me to my next point. They announced Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Woo-hoo!
And your girl is on it.
Yeah, imagine.
Do
Apparently,
you
there's
recognize any of those people?
no, but one of their names is Brianna.
No.
Well, so it's basically me. I don't recognize any of those people, but Andy said it's going to be like reminiscent of early Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's like very Italian, like everybody's connected, like family,
Good.
friends.
I like
which
that.
I'm here for that because I just like can't picture the drama in Rhode Island.
Yeah, like what's popping off in Rhode Island? Like,
And like where are they going? I don't know,
well, it's
but I
in
guess
your
like
town, they said.
it is in my town, yeah. But my town's really big. But also Rhode Island, it's not like I mean in Jersey, it's not like they were going to this like extravagant restaurants. Like, do you know what I mean? They went to normal places.
They're going to be like filming at people's houses.
Yeah,
like,
and there's like a lot of
going to
gorgeous
coffee.
homes. Yeah, going to coffee. Oh, I can't wait to hear the accents. So excited, obviously. Like that is going to be
when did they say when that's dropping?
no, but I'm assuming they already filmed it, or they wouldn't.
It
announce
also looked
it.
like there was a lot of housewives. They were
Good.
saying like the
You
potential.
need a lot
was,
at the
like,
beginning.
8,
Yeah, you need a lot at the
Right.
beginning. Like Real Housewives of
and then
Salt Lake
filter them
City.
out.
There was a lot, and they filmed for like 2 years that first season. Do you remember that? And they were like flashing
Yes.
back all the time. You have to do that to be able to tell a story of these strangers, and it worked out well for them. So I hope
Yeah.
that it's going to be good.
But the family element, I mean,
We need
why don't we
that.
just do the Real Housewives of fucking Jen McCabe? Like, love to see that.
Well, because everyone say they don't know what's going on. Like,
I
guys,
bet dial.
the Karen Reed case is still so crazy, and I don't know if anyone here follows Justin Anderson. He's Kristen Cavallari's best friend. He has a separate Instagram account that's just for like talking about reality TV, and he's like retired
What's it
right
called?
now. It's called Who's Your Big Brother _ in between every word. And he's retired right now, so all he does is like watch the Karen Reed case and then
Retired from what? He was a hairdresser?
like doing hair. Yeah.
Okay.
So he must be rich. So all he does, he watches the trial live and summarizes it and just wants to talk with his followers about what they think.
Well, come
what's
to our
going...
page because we're popping off.
No, I know. I don't think he's on TikTok, but anyway, he was saying that the reason why the McCabe's and like the Alberts, while everybody is like so scared and they refuse to say or speak of anything, is because they know that the feds are watching this case. And if Karen doesn't go down for this, she will make it her life's mission to get them.
Take them down.
So if she's found not guilty, the next
Which
day...
she's not going to be guilty. There's
she's-
no way.
There's literally no way unless it's rigged.
Wait, one quick question. It has to be unanimous.
The
Right?
jurors. Yeah, I
Either
think so.
to convict or to say she's innocent.
Exactly. Everyone has to agree.
That's so hard. Like if
Nikki?
you have one person who won't change their mind.
Well, it'll be another mistrial. And then I think, like, how many mistrials can you have? I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's no way. But, again, he was saying that if Karen's found not guilty, literally the next day she's going to start assembling a team to, like, go after them. And the McCabe's and everybody know that the feds are looking at them. So they're the next suspect. All the evidence
Yeah.
is so compelling against them. And that's why now everybody's changing their story. They're all forgetting what they said. They're all playing so dumb because even the more evidence that comes out, it's like, are you guys serious? Like, are you serious? It's so twisted.
There was something that I wrote down.
And also the judge, it's like, how are we allowing this to go on? Like,
So
let's just
there
call
was
it.
an interview. I might be botching this because this was on May 6th, so 4 days ago. I don't really remember what happened, but so I wrote down there was an interview.
She was
with
drunk with her new mom friends.
Yeah. Interview with retired police lieutenant Paul Gallagher, who said that there was no reason to search the Alberts house. And the DA says there was a dead man outside with no coat on, and there's no reason to search the house.
Like,
And I texted you today, Brie, like, I am 100% on the theory that they killed him in the house on accident and left him outside to look like he got hit by a plow. And when Karen said, did I hit him? You said, Jen McCabe said light bulb, and
For sure.
just pinned it all on her. And that's what I really believe happened.
100%. And I think I sent you, like, there was a video now from right
the
before
bar.
everybody left the bar. And it's like the movements and what they show and how they're describing it is so sketchy. It's like they're trying to make sure that John's going to go back with them, which none of these people were friends with John, but they're like all adamant and making sure that he's going to come back to this after party. And one of them looks like really aggressive towards him and goes to turn to like almost like go after John when John's not looking at him. And another person like grabs his arm and like holds him back for a second. He like regains his composure. Like, guys,
But
something
what
was
is the
brewing at
beef?
this bar. Well, people allegedly think the beef is that John O'Keefe like had his own investigation that these are crooked cops, clearly. There's so many theories going around, and somehow all these cops are involved, or they're like just bad cops onto them, and he was like releasing information and was like building his own case against him, so they wanted to like take him out before he blew up their spot because they're all connected. Everyone's
I also had the other person on the stand who went to go and pick up his sister from the house, who is saying that
Yeah.
he did not see
John's
anybody
body
in the
out-
car.
yeah, or a body.
Yeah. And then, Brie, you sent me the video of somebody backing out of the driveway and then driving the way that that everybody would have drove the way home. And you would have seen a 6'2", 200-something pound man laying under the taillight, under the headlight
Yes.
of the road.
Exactly.
So
And a
if
meteorologist-
if he were hit and dying by that time, everybody would have seen him pulling out.
people coming, people going.
Wouldn't have missed him.
Wouldn't have missed them. And a meteorologist testified that at that point in time in the snowstorm, like it was just like a light dusting of snow. Like it
Could have seen
wasn't,
cat's footprints, they said.
which is like pertinent information.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I wasn't going to like do like a Karen Reed update, but
I
it's hard
know.
not to talk about because it's like infuriating.
Do we know when about it could possibly be over? Like, do we know the timeline kind of?
I
or
mean,
it
there's a
just
lot of people
goes-
left to take the stand, right? Like I'm assuming they're going to bring Brian Higgins back.
Was Brian Alberts?
He hasn't
Is it
testified.
Albert or Alberts?
Alberts. He
Okay,
hasn't
was
taken the
he-
stand yet.
I'm dying for Karen to get on. But I guess it's
Oh,
like
yeah. Well, that's
too-
going to be their closer.
You think?
Oh, my God, Nikki, you think she's not going to take the stand?
She didn't last time.
I know, but now it's another trial, and she's
Wow.
like, especially if
I
she
think
has.
it might be bad for her though. Like, I think she needs a lot of prep to like be.
But Nikki, if she has like compelling evidence that the defense can somehow like find a way to be able to like legally ask her and get out of her, you don't think they're gonna do that? Like people
Yeah.
think that Karen knows what John O'Keefe knew about all these cops, and which is
sure
again
he-
why they're afraid of her.
But why is it not out yet? If she knew, you don't think it would have been out sooner?
Turtle Boy, the messenger.
Yeah, I'm like, so I need to like rewatch too because now like the turtle boy of it all, like that's
Yeah.
just, it's so much.
There's a lot. Okay, one other thing that I want to talk to you about is that Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is airing Wednesday, but they're dropping the whole season, Nikki.
No, I was
I
gonna
know.
ask you.
10 episodes.
Oh no. Okay.
So guys, we're gonna have to figure out what to do because like we cannot bang out a full season.
No, like maybe I could get 3 in.
We'll watch at least like
3, 4.
I was gonna say 2 to 3
Yeah.
for next week's episode, but I am so excited for that to come out, and even like my mom's excited.
I cannot wait because Demi, and Jesse pop off. Like, they were besties last season. They are not friends this season.
Wow.
Now, apparently, Whitney and Demi are best friends. Like,
No.
crazy. Yeah.
No. Ugh, Demi, we were rooting for you.
Yeah, she is the most beautiful girl.
No,
like, she
not
is,
if she's friends with Whitney.
Yeah.
Oh, that
But
makes
I don't
me
know. She
sad.
did something that all the girls turned on her, and now nobody fucks with Demi.
Yeah, because she's like making everybody take ketamine.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
No, Demi is like obsessed with ketamine treatments.
Okay, Elon.
No, like, Nikki, I followed her after the show, and her whole Instagram is
what
like
does that
taking
even-
ketamine with like her husband and like
What's
doing therapy.
ketamine? Like,
It's like a
pill?
hardcore drug. It's like a
is it
it's
a
like a
pill or-
horse tranquilizer.
How do you take it?
Um,
And what's the benefit? Like, or
you
what is,
like kind of like hallucinate, and your mind goes into like an altered state. And if you do it with guidance, like somebody's asking you questions and
well, I
you
was
work
like,
through
is she
trauma.
doing it with guidance? Because, like, you can't
With
be, like,
guidance, yeah.
hallucinating with your kids around.
No, like they go to a place. Her and her husband go to a place, and like they work through their trauma. And
Is it like a pharmaceutical drug? Because there's also, like, a lot of other natural drugs that you can go, like, hallucinate and do shit with. Like,
I think it's like legal some places, like for some sort of special mental health treatment, but she's like obsessed with ketamine, like done it so many times. And I just saw a post today that Jen and her like nasty ass husband, like they did ketamine treatment, trauma therapy as well.
but they can't drink alcohol.
Yeah, like somehow that's a loophole that they can
Okay.
do ketamine. No, it's
Okay.
it's so crazy.
Do you?
Okay, let's get to the Valley. What do you say?
I'm enjoying so much.
I
hope
know.
you guys have been as well. It was 40 minutes ago. Love Island UK's Molly May reveals she and Tommy Fury are back together 9 months after their breakup.
Yay! Oh my god, I'm so happy for them. They love
Sometimes
each
you
other
just
so
need a
much.
little space and to, like,
Yeah.
figure it out. Like, even if somebody makes a mistake, like, it is okay to work through it. And
Nikki, they're like
figure-
25.
They have a family together. Like,
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
so
if it's
happy
not
for them.
Jax Taylor, like, we can figure it out.
And her whole documentary is just about how like
Should I
she's
watch?
so yeah, you should watch. Her whole documentary is that she's like shattered
Why?
that the like what she saw for her future with her family, like with Tommy, is not reality anymore.
Was it post breakup?
post breakup?
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
What's it on?
It's on Amazon Prime. Actually, 3 new episodes just dropped.
Oh, is it like a like?
It's like season 2. I don't know. They should have just made like a documentary, but she can't almost like move forward with her life until she knows what's happening with her and Tommy, because all she wants to do is be back together, but she doesn't want to take him back unless he's like going to change,
course.
which I respect
Yeah.
for sure.
And, like, again, that's okay. Like, you love this man. He's the father of your child. Like,
Yeah.
you saw this life together. If it is salvageable, like, make it work.
for sure.
If you can't, and he's the worst person in the world, then leave his ass. But, like, if you can somehow fix it, like, you
Yeah.
should really try.
So I'm happy for her. Like that's
oh my
what she
God,
wanted.
I'm
I know.
shocked. Okay.
That's incredible breaking news. Okay, The Valley. Wow, you guys. This week, I have not seen a more like pathetic like showing of 40-year-olds in my life. It was weird. I mean, if you're listening, you watched. I didn't think for some reason we were just like going to Santa Barbara like this episode. Last week they were talking about trying to
Right.
vote Jesse off. I didn't realize we were going there.
We were here, yeah.
We were like starting the episode with like our journey into Santa Barbara, which is only an hour and a half away ish from where they live, thank God, because when Kristen was driving in the back of Jesse's car and she had to like sit like this the whole ride.
I didn't
Can
even
you
notice.
Nikki, she was like in the back seat of his like
And
two-door
Kristen's
car.
not small. Like, yeah.
She's like this talking to. I was like, wow, she really must be trying to build that friendship that you're going to sacrifice your comfort for an
She
hour. And also,
hates
Luke.
Michelle that much.
No,
Yeah.
Luke, get in the back. What are you doing,
No.
Luke? I'm sure she was like, I'll
Luke.
take it. I'll take
Yeah.
it. Actually, speaking of Luke, he really won me over this episode.
You're
he was
lying. I feel the opposite.
the way that I'm jumping ahead, but when Kristen was like really upset over, I was confused what she was saying, but like missing her ovulation window. It didn't sound like she missed it to me, but I guess in her eyes, like it was too late. And you know, like when you're really trying and it's not working out, like any little thing
Yeah.
can set you off. So she was really upset. she obviously had an idea in her head of like what that weekend was going to be like. And the way
That was
that
like
Luke,
their baby weekend, yeah.
yeah, their baby weekend. And the way that Luke like calmed her down and spoke to her and just like brought her back to like a comforting place, I was like, okay, Luke, like maybe you are a good guy or you're a good match for Kristen because she is so extreme and she's so like impulsive and she reacts so quickly without thinking things through. And Luke obviously is the opposite. So I was like, okay.
Well, unfortunately for me, Luke's sideways hat and his outfit really fucking deterred me from ever liking him.
But Nikki,
So
all their outfits were horrendous.
I could not even believe, let alone that they went to a remote control race car place. Like, can you imagine the workers there watching them show up with their like
Get their Halloween
race
costumes.
car gear?
Wait, and Jesse
Luke has his
shirtless
with his little nipples.
with his little nipples. They did look.
so funny.
They did look little, by the way, which I wouldn't have noticed if no one pointed it out.
That's
That
so
was funny.
Is
When
that
they
what guys
showed,
like look at?
I guess. Well, those guys. When they showed up and it was remote controls, I was like, this has to be a joke.
John called it.
No.
He called it.
Wow, that's the
Because
call
they
of the
weren't
century.
saying like that. Well, because they were all drinking. Like the whole, like they just popped 2 bottles of prosecco, and they were like, "Yeah, let's go drive race cars."
But like
And John
maybe
was like,
somebody was driving. Like I was
Yeah.
thinking they're not driving a race car. Like they're gonna be sitting passenger seat,
John
like
goes,
doing a couple
watch
laps.
their watch. They're doing remote control race cars. Sure enough, they got there, and they're like, "Yeah."
Wow, John, go buy a scratch off right now.
John calls things like White Lotus. He always had theories that just panned out.
I love people like that. I try being one of those people, and I'm always wrong.
No, always.
Always.
I'm
it's
like way
embarrassing.
too crazy of a theory, and it's like, not
It's
even
like they're
close.
dead.
Yeah.
They're reincarnated.
Yes. If they're in a dream and they're going to wake up and they're going to really be the real person.
It's the ghost of their past coming back to
Yes.
tell them from their 9th life.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's so bad. That's
And
so
it's their
funny.
mother who's twice removed from the dad
Yeah.
who,
Wait, I didn't notice this until I saw it online, but Jason showed up wearing the jacket from the movie Drive.
Never seen it.
Okay, but do you know the reference?
No.
Okay, when
Who's in it?
Kristen and Jax hooked up when he was dating Stassi, they hooked up while they were watching the movie Drive.
Shut up.
So if Jason did that intentionally, I seriously love this man. That is so fucking funny. It
And
couldn't have been a
nobody said
coincidence.
anything?
Maybe they didn't air it. Like maybe they did. Maybe they thought it was too far of a callback or something.
No. We know.
We know.
We're with you. We've been here for a long time.
So, Nikki, I wouldn't have noticed it until somebody pointed out online, and I was like, wow, I actually love this man.
That's hilarious. He is growing on me.
But what I didn't love was that when Jesse, Janet, and Brittany was basically saying, like, majority of the episode that Jax has been rage texting her since he's been in rehab, whatever the fuck kind of rehab this is. And he hasn't just been texting Brittany, he's been texting everybody on the cast. Like, everyone's
what kind
just
of
like,
rehab are you in? Yeah.
everyone's just like talking to Jax.
Yeah, he
So-
goes in 4 hours of therapy, and then he comes out for 45 minutes, and he's just texting. And they're 4 hours of therapy, and then he's texting. Like, what is going on?
No, and he's like texting Brittany that she like ruined his life, and he's like, it's just like disgusting stuff.
He will never get over he's just in a Julian loop right now, and he's never gonna.
It's crazy. But Brittany and Janet, and I guess Jason were like talking about it, and I think Brittany asked, I don't know if Brittany was like, I don't know how he knew we were here, because Jax was rage texting her like, oh, now you're out like with my friends on a trip or whatever he was saying.
My
And
friends.
Jesse was like, oh, I told him that we were coming here.
Right,
And
because he
she's
would have
like-
wanted to know.
Yeah, he would have wanted to know. Like, he would be more mad if he was, like, found out later. And then, like, I don't remember exactly what was said, but Janet, I guess, started defending Brittany or started, like, questioning Jesse. And Jesse started kind of, like, verbally attacking Janet. Like,
Jesse or Jason?
Jesse started, like, verbally attacking Janet while Jason was sitting right next to her. And I was like, how is Jason not stepping in right now? Like, Jesse was being so out of line, speaking so crazy to Janet. And, like, Janet's a little crazy, but she's actually been more level-headed as we've gone on, especially in the after show. She's just, like, spitting fact. And Jason was just, like, allowing Jesse to like, I
Yeah, I
don't
think
know,
he said
like,
like, "Whoa." Like,
talk at her. It was so weird, and luckily they walked off. You lost a few points there, but I still like you, Jason. You're doing your best, I
yeah,
guess, to like fit
I
in.
do like him.
Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about this episode is that last week or the week before we said that Zach was like really growing on us, and this week he lost me.
Why? Oh,
He was just being, I feel
like
like
a
he's like
bitch.
producing himself. Like he's trying really hard to make moments, and he's almost thinking too much about the show and what could be aired, and like having that conversation with Brittany, like being upset, like making a big to do with like him and Janet when like I don't care like about that, and they're like making such a moment about like rekindling their friendship. He's like crying, and then with the boyfriend on the stick.
Get it though. Oh my god, that's yeah. He didn't bring the boyfriend on the stick though.
But like, do we have to see it the whole episode?
But I think it was like good for him and Janet. Like they had to have that conversation, and it was like couldn't have gone better.
No, couldn't have gone better. I guess for them, they had to have the conversation, but for me, they didn't. Like, I wouldn't have noticed if they just started, like, interacting. I wouldn't have been like, wow, that's weird.
Because Zach's such like a secondary character, and so is Janet. Kind of like they both kind of are like in the
so
show.
So just like, ugh, we need a moment for this. Like,
yeah, I think we did need it though. Like,
I guess.
And like I guess like it's good. It's squashed. Like we had to come like full circle with it.
True.
Like I think that they're so similar.
Oh.
And that's like why they beef. Like,
well, they're
I think
gossip queens.
They could either be the best of friends, super tight, or like totally hate each other. And I think unfortunately they're falling into like the hate each other, rub each other the wrong way route.
Well, in the after show, Zach was like, me and Janet used to be like really good friends. And then Janet's like, yeah, me and Zach were never really close.
Oh my God. But if she was so close to Kristen and he's so close to Kristen, like...
That's true. I can't see Janet and Kristen, like, ever being friends unless their whole friendship is just talking shit.
Yep, 100%.
Okay, well, that...
Yep, a negative friendship, yeah.
That a friendship makes. Like, that's all you need sometimes. One more thing about when they were actually, like, at the race. Do you remember when... It was like breaking news, like the news broke that Jax was in rehab and everybody was like, oh my God, who's the source? Like, who broke the news? Like, guys, like, don't say anything. Guys, Jax is the source. Like, I was screaming at my TV like, it's Jax. Of course he wants the world to know that he's like bettering himself. And he's like, oh, and of course the news breaks when Brittany is trying to be on vacation with her friends and like live her life because he cannot let this woman have 1 ounce of peace. He was probably like texting his publicist like, you need to contact Us Weekly right now, let them know I'm in rehab. But they were all frantic like, who's the source? I was like, no one's gonna say it.
Right. Yeah.
Like, we all know.
Here's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Jax Taylor. 100%. You're so right.
Like, what? No one else cares except for Jax. Like, oh my God, I just hate him. Total side note, but Kristen's hair was driving me insane this whole episode. I'm a long-haired girly, so like I respect when women have like really long hair, but she needs to go back to the bob. Like when she had her hair in a bob, it was so cute, so stylish. It fit her so well. Her long like hippie locks are so not doing it for me that I'm almost like, Kristen, like, just, I need you to cut your hair. And I've never felt that way about anybody. I'm always like, don't cut your hair. Whatever you do, like, leave it long.
She's a mom, maybe.
Oh, there's hope. Lindsay just went back to the bob. Gorgeous. Like, some people can really pull it off.
Yeah.
You could probably pull it off.
I could not.
You've got a gorgeous face.
No. When you got too many chins, you can't, so. Michael Chinnigan.
Tom Holland.
Yes. Wait, do you know... Poor old Michael Chinnigan Beginnigan. Did
Vaguely.
you used to watch We Sing in Sillyville?
Oh, I didn't watch Sillyville, but I watched We Sing, like, Christmas
Okay.
special, which is that I need to make a family tradition because, wow, that's my childhood right there.
It's pretty trippy if you watch them back now.
I watched the Christmas one. I was like, okay, the elves, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little acidy. Yeah, it's a little like you're on mushrooms at 3 years old.
That's okay. So is kinetic sand.
Oh, yeah. It's weird.
That is like I'm like, okay, this is too much,
Making
you
me
guys.
uncomfy. Okay.
A little too
We sing a
reminiscent.
silly Bell Kinetics for you. Both weird.
Both weird. Oh my god, don't do them together.
Makes you uncomfortable. You love it in your youth, but as you get older, it makes you really uncomfortable.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, let's jump ahead. On the after show, so at the end of the episode, they have like a healer come and everyone's like saying things that like they want to change or like
So uncomfortable.
so awkward, and it got like really deep really quick. And Michelle said that something she's grateful for is like her child that like she had with Jesse. Like that was a happy time, like planning to like have Isabella.
So sad.
And Jesse like stormed off, and it basically leads into next episode where he's just like throwing this huge tantrum, like freaking out, like wants to shut cameras off. And he said in the after show that he got so upset about that because he feels like he was in a vulnerable state in that moment, and Michelle intentionally said that to trigger him. That's what he said.
What else could she possibly say that she likes about him?
No. These people are so obsessed, like, with
The
thinking,
other one trying to hurt the other one.
but, like, they're obsessed with thinking that the other person is obsessed with them,
Yes.
which makes them obsessed with each other.
Yes.
Meanwhile, it's like, just, like, both of you actually care, but don't, like, they're not doing what the other one thinks they're doing. They're making it up in their head,
Yeah,
which is,
and
like,
it's making it worse.
Making it worse. I
Yeah.
was like, wow, that's actually crazy. Also, the after show is so infuriating because Jax, post-rehab, apparently he went back to another facility, like, since filming the show, is still saying the craziest things, like, justifying his actions.
Like,
just-
currently?
Currently. Like,
He's
even,
in a
like,
rehab right now.
no, but he did like another stint, I guess, after they filmed or something. I don't know. But he said he went back again. He's still talking, like blaming Brittany for everything, and he said basically he is the way he is because he's gotten away with everything his whole life. He's never been told no. No one's ever held him accountable, and that's why he's pretty much saying he is the way he is.
Again,
meanwhile-
blaming everybody else.
Blaming everybody else. Meanwhile, Brittany, he said that he would have left Brittany alone if she just like sent him a text and was like, "Hey, I'm thinking of you." Like,
She doesn't owe you that.
no, and also her not answering him is holding him accountable.
Yeah.
But he can't handle
But
it.
what do you want? Yeah.
No, he was like, my love language is words of affirmation. Just like a note at the coffee maker, like, have a good day, goes
No,
such a
it's
long
not.
way with
like,
Nikki.
please.
But the infuriating part is that Schwartz and Jesse are sitting right next to him, like rolling their eyes, like making faces.
Hold him accountable.
Nobody's calling him out, Nikki. Everybody's just like letting him
all
say.
little bitches. Like,
And even like the
everybody's-
production, I'm waiting
nobody's a
for
man.
I'm waiting for who's ever asking them questions to be like, well, don't you think like this was Brittany's way of holding or saying something back to
Or
him?
maybe we fire Jax.
Yeah. The episode ends with him giving a video message that nobody cared about or needed to see, and like that's it.
Like, okay, I'm good.
Why would they put that in? Like, they're like pushing Jax? It's so weird.
It's just for views and because they know it like riles people up. I know it's because they don't
guess.
think that anybody feels bad for him because
Yeah.
I don't even think they feel bad for him.
I guess you're right, but they also support him and they give him a platform, so
Yep.
I don't know.
That's
Okay.
a big problem.
Let's move on to Summer House.
Woohoo!
Okay. This episode was so funny.
Who's your MVP?
Of this episode,
Yeah.
Amanda.
Well, okay.
Like, what? Obviously.
Always.
Who else could it be?
West.
You think?
West is so near and dear to my heart, and I know everybody's like such a hater because he's such like an immature
No, I feel like
little
everybody
boy.
loves him. We like hate to admit that we love him. That's what it is.
I think that a lot of on our post when we were like trying to say like him and Amanda like look, he's so immature and he like dogged Sierra and he like can't get in touch with his feelings.
He
and
is
he's, like,
immature.
a little boy. Like, yeah, he is all those things, but he's also like
very endearing.
I just love him. Like when
Yeah.
when Sierra gave him that extra martini, his little face, and he was just like
He was like, cheers.
so excited, like looking at the girls, like she gave me something.
I
Like,
know.
it was so cute, and watching
was
him
cute.
talk about his friend who passed, like that was like very deep, and it's crazy to think. It's hard to imagine.
I know.
Last summer, because it feels like so long ago.
It does feel like a long time ago.
That they were so tight. Like, they
So
were
tight.
hooking up and, like, really close friends.
But that's why West doesn't understand where Sierra's coming from. Where to West, like, this relationship was never that serious. But to Sierra, it was so serious. Like, she let her guard down for you. She thought that you were going to be her boyfriend. You brought her to meet her parents and then basically told her, like, it's not working out. Like, she went to his brother's wedding, I think.
Right.
Like,
which is also fine. Like, if it wasn't going to work out, I think Sierra's, like, a logical enough person to be like, all right, you just want to have fun. Like, that's okay. Like, that's fine. Like, maybe we won't have sex. Like, that's, like,
Yeah.
your boundary. Like, if you
Yeah.
don't want to take it further, but, like, we could still hook up and, like, have fun and, like, go
Totally.
out. But I also do think that Sierra needs to, like, chill
Lighten
a little
up.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This man, like, really, like, is a good person. Like, he's fun, he's silly. I think he's just dumb. Like, I think
But you
he's
know what,
immature
Nikki?
and he's dumb, and I don't think he meant harm. And I think, like, his intentions are good, and he really does deeply care about her in whatever way that is for him. And maybe
Yeah.
he didn't show it the best way for Sierra. But I think that she needs to, like, give him another chance, and whether it's friends or not. Because I think
But
she really does love him.
she
deep down. And
does.
you see at that dinner, like, it was very hard for her to remember the times that
I
she
know.
was consoling him and they were such good friends.
Yeah, it's
I think
sad
that
to
hurt
not
her.
be in that place. It did
Yeah.
hurt her. And she said in Watch What Happens Live, whenever she was on, that after the reunion, she could see, like, a path forward, like, for friendship with them.
I hope so.
I hope so, too. He's hard to resist. But what I was going to
He's so
say,
cute.
from Sierra's POV, she has been dogged on TV twice now.
Yeah.
Austin
same
really
clowns,
did
yeah.
her dirty. And then West, somebody that she really thought was different, like, did something to her that she
Yeah.
never saw coming, like, kind of blindsided her just from her perception of him.
I think, like, with Austin, it was kind of, like, more, like, flirtatious. Like,
For
they
sure.
had, like, a little, you know, sexual
Fling.
tension to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure her and Wes kind of did, too. But, like, they were buddies at first. And then it
Yeah.
kind of became something. So it's like, okay, so, like, you knew me on this level. And then, like, you're still gonna dog me like that? Like, that's
So true.
not cool.
When Lexi and Jesse walk into the house together, right when Paige and Lindsay
It's
are
like-
talking about them, we're all like, are you guys kidding
It's
me?
a 10th grade relationship. It's,
It's
so
so-
embarrassing.
And it's so annoying. Like, nobody cares. Everyone's so over it, especially the people in the house. And actually, she went on a podcast and she basically said that she thinks that Jesse used her for a storyline
I don't
and
think
was
so.
like super calculated, like never really into her. And that's why you see him like talking behind her back all the time because
I don't think so.
and she said she thinks that because off camera, he was always saying stuff like, oh, do you see how famous Wes got after the Sierra thing? Like, Jesse doesn't care about the hate. Like, he plays into it. Like, he thinks it's funny. And that she feels like he used her, like, just to have a storyline. Because he would also make comments about how, like, he was never even shown, like, his first season. Like, he never even made it
That's
on the screen.
Not true. And I don't believe that he did that. Like, if she's saying that and she believes that, I don't believe that.
She's like
I think
going
he
into it a
did-
little bit too much. They both
Yeah.
are. It's like, guys, we still don't care on the show, and we definitely don't care now that we know it's over.
Yeah. Like,
We're good.
what are we doing? Okay. Can we talk about the 3-hour therapy session with the mom and the sister? Dude, that's
That-
wild. And Wes is like,
Wild.
this is weird. Paige is like, this is weird. And Kyle, Mr. Therapy, is trying to be like, so like, well, maybe they just wanted to get to the bottom. Like,
No.
that's weird.
It's weird, but Jesse partook. Do you know what I mean?
He's a loser, yeah. Like, you could have just been like, yeah,
I'm
this
out.
is weird.
Not worth
yeah.
it. But he just
Unless
keeps,
this is
like,
your
going
wife,
back. I know.
why are you dealing with it?
They both just keep going back. Like,
It's so
for
weird.
what?
For
Because you
what?
think you guys are hot? There's so many hot people out there. Like,
No.
come on.
Mature, like, they walk in, everybody's almost laughing at them. Like,
I
it's
know.
like, oh, they're back together. Are they? Aren't they? It's
I know.
so pathetic. It really is like, give it up.
Give it up. And then when West and Carl, they're the last to arrive, and everybody's just sitting on the couch, and West walks in. He's like, and then he's like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
Hey. And then Kyle goes to take the call for his sperm doctor. And when he comes back, like, celebrating his quantity.
What did he want? Amanda to do backflips? Like,
No, Amanda was drier than when he said he wanted to become a DJ.
Yeah, like
She was like, I'm definitely not getting pregnant now.
yeah,
Well, she might be, but
glad you have all those sperms because they're not penetrating here.
keep him in, buddy.
No, weird. She's like, I'm eating my salad and I'm good.
She was like dipping her lettuce into
like,
the container of dressing.
What
I was like, that's
pig?
kind of chips and dip.
Genius. Not mad.
No.
Yeah. Also, but I thought Paige made a really good point about Craig and Kyle both needing to be the guys who need such reassurance. It's like
Spot on.
so spot on, which is so funny because you don't have the right women to be doing that for you. Maybe Amanda was in the beginning, but she's not anymore.
Well, that's why
And Paige
Kyle
never was that.
Paige never was that, but that's why Kyle now all of a sudden is so
so needy.
gung ho about wanting to get pregnant because he finally sees that Amanda is like flourishing and living her own life, and for so long she's kind of been like in his shadow, or at
Yeah,
least been there as
needing
like
him.
needing him and kind of like doing whatever he wants to do, and now she's doing her own thing. He cannot handle it. He feels so insecure. He needs to be needed. So now he's like, oh, she's happy, she's thriving, let me knock her up so she
First
needs
of
me
all,
again.
Men always have sperm flowing. Like,
Yeah, it's fine.
Your fertility isn't in question unless
worry
it
about
like
it.
seriously is. Like some
Yeah.
men really do have fertility issues.
That's true.
fine. You do not, Kyle Cook.
Yeah,
So
leave
don't
her
like come
alone.
on here with your storyline and expect Amanda to be doing backflips
I
and then
know.
talk about it on the beach 3 inches away from her.
That was so funny.
But Amanda's in
loved
such a
Amanda
good
for
place
that.
that she's like, yeah, what? What
What
did
do
you
you
say?
want to say? Like, if he's saying something bad about her, she doesn't care because she knows it's crazy, because she's in such a good place that there's nothing that anyone could say that could break her right now or that could take her down.
And you also can't blame Amanda for not, like, kissing the ground you walk on when you have not treated her the way that she deserves for how many years? And you
10?
want her to now be, like, amazed that you walk this earth?
I know.
Sorry, you have not treated her well for so many years.
Yeah, you don't treat
now
her
it's
like
your
that.
turn
Oh my God, when
to
she's
feel it.
when she was saying in her confessional that like she's finally in a good place in her mental health, like she just wants to be like hot. and healthy, or hot
Yeah,
and happy.
hot and
I was
healthy,
like,
yeah.
can you
Yeah,
make that
hot, yeah.
merch?
Yeah.
Like, I would
I need it on a hat.
hot and happy merch. I
Yeah.
would buy that. Nikki
Totally.
needs a trucker hat.
That looks good.
That
I'm struggling.
please help her out and sell it at Marshall's. When Carl was having the conversation with
For $12.99, please. That's in budget.
when Carl was having the conversation with Jesse and Kyle, saying how he's just signed the lease for Soft Bar, and it's like a 6 or 7 year lease for $600,000, and it's $10,000 a month. Like, Jesse almost fell off his chair, and
Kyle.
he was biting his tongue so hard to just be like a supportive friend. That's nice, but somebody needs to tell him. Lindsay needs to go and tell him, like, stop what you're doing. This is the worst idea you've ever heard. You are going to be broke. You're not getting paid that much from Summer House. Yeah. Seriously, what are you making? $200,000? Like,
That's a big gamble.
that's a big.
Well, Kyle was like, big gamble. Exactly. Kyle was like, so how do you get out of that? Let's just say it doesn't work. Like,
What's the exit? Do you have that in a contract that you can leave that and not be responsible?
Yeah.
No, that is so crazy. I'm so scared to see how that happens. And like
Carl was like kind of funny. Like, he does say like funny things like here and there.
all the discourse back and forth with Carl and Lindsay on social media after this episode, like
what's
Lindsay's
up?
Lindsay's so butthurt that
That he said
Carl's-
that she was embarrassed.
yeah, but he's not wrong. Like, Lindsay is embarrassed, which
Like, you have
isn't a
feelings
bad
about
thing.
it. Right.
Not a bad thing. Anybody would be embarrassed from being blindsided on TV that you're not getting married.
Right.
He's just
Nobody's saying
stating
it's
the facts.
embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing for you.
And she just was like, took that such the wrong way that like she's not over him or something like that, or that Carl should be the one embarrassed. But he was actually like spot on when he said that about her, and I was so surprised by her reaction because she's like said way worse stuff about him on camera, but she can't take criticism. So it's like, I don't even,
Especially from Carl.
especially from Carl, where she just like hates him now and thinks he's like she thinks he's like such a dweeb. Do you know what I mean? So she's like,
Which
you're
he
calling
is.
me embarrassed, like you're a freaking dweeb. Like,
Sophomore.
yeah, soft bar. Oh my god. Anything else for Summer House? Those are like the big
I don't think so.
top dollars.
Oh my God, Kyle eating the frickin' muffins.
Wait,
Pissing.
he still goes to bed at 3 a.m. when he doesn't even go out.
Pissing my pants.
With a fork and a
He comes in,
knife?
He goes, who eats muffins? Eats the whole thing. He goes, oh, I ate a whole muffin. And he goes, I'm the muffin man. I was dying laughing. Like, sometimes he does have, like, funny things. But for a 40-something-year-old man who, like, wants to be a dad, maybe not.
I
Yeah.
was seriously shocked that he was just up alone until that hour of the night and, like,
Grumbling to himself.
getting upset that he goes into bed and wants to wake Amanda up to say I love you, good night, and she gets pissed at him. Like,
Bruh.
that bothers him.
That bothers me,
That-
that you're waking me up.
No, like,
Please don't.
are you nuts? No one wants to
Yeah.
be woken up just for you to be like, I'm not, like, drunk and I love you. And, like,
3 o'clock in the morning, I just made a muffin. Can I have a kiss goodnight? Like,
such a
dude, go to
loser.
bed. Leave me alone. I'll see you in the morning.
So crazy.
I will receive you better in the morning
I,
than right
but,
now.
like, still probably not.
Yeah, that was it that I had for, I did also think it was, two things. Why was the curling iron on?
Nikki, you've never been there, like, in college, like, you curl your hair and then
No,
everyone
'cause
leaves
I
to go out.
freak out and would
Oh.
check 10 times that I unplugged it.
Oh, no. I feel like me and my roommate were constantly like, are you still in the room? Can you check if I turn the straightener off?
Yeah, and didn't you check?
Yeah, I checked, but nobody was home at the house to check. She didn't know.
Oh, like you were already gone.
They were already gone. And, like,
Okay.
Paige came back to clean up and was like, oh, no one unplugged it.
Freaking
The
grab
chicken.
that. Wait, that was the really most disturbing part. Like, you don't have peas. You don't have a block of spinach. A thing of frozen corn.
Or, like, there's no ice.
I grabbed the raw chicken. Did you get up and put the raw chicken back after it thawed now on your hand?
Wait, but she slept, like, so perfectly.
Wait, the next day at the beach, she had her whole hand bandaged up. And she was like, Kyle.
Wait, that just reminded me. They've, like, Summer House has moved on from the Craig of it all.
Thank
But
God.
there was such a telling thing that she said this episode that just, again, shows the crack in their relationship. That, like, a couple weeks ago when Craig was on, and remember he, like, hugged Paige and was like, oh, I just, like, miss our daughter. Like, Daphne the cat. She said this week, Craig was like, oh, I saw, Kyle was like, oh, I saw Craig was in town. Like, he posted a video, like, of the cat. And Paige was like, oh, he's always using my daughter.
Yeah.
I was like, yes,
Not shared
like,
custody.
not shared custody.
Also, do you think that Bravo is like slowly cut out like the Craig stuff because they know it's over and like we're over it? And
We're
they
over it.
know, Like
100% Nikki. There has been no after show since like the second or third 9-minute episode. It's like Jesse and Lexi. We can't talk about it anymore, and they're all going on podcasts talking about the
Spilling
drama. That it's like we've had enough. I'm actually ready to just like wrap it up.
we're there. We're
We're
really,
there.
We're nearing the end.
And they're
Two more
ready
things
to.
that I just had to say. Who said that they would eat a craft single?
Paige.
That's nasty. Like a raw craft single is probably the most disgusting thing. I probably wouldn't even eat that if I was starving.
When I was younger, I would crush a raw craft single, and they do make a gorgeous grilled cheese.
On a grilled cheese?
Yeah.
That's the only cheese that I use, yeah.
So true.
But like to open it from the package and like
Oh yeah.
eat
I
it
would
like
raw
that.
dog. I would wrap some pickles in there.
Well, I also have trauma because my cousin growing up, he wasn't my cousin, Mom, because I know you're listening, James, who's a very close family friend, used to tell me that craft singles were made out of cow farts. And I have never moved past that.
Well,
Like, I
worse,
just-
they're made out of plastic.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Cow
What's
farts
worse?
would be like pasture raised.
Yeah, yeah.
Just plastic now.
Cage-free cow farts. Yeah, but I thought that was like so wild that Paige
I
just
know.
like loves a raw craft single.
But she so has a diet like that where she eats like McDonald's.
Flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah,
and-
Takis.
Yeah, yeah. And it's still perfect. But like the finest
It's like
umami urchin.
And kangaroo.
Ugh, kangaroo skewers. Okay, and
Never
the
forget.
last thing that I wanted to say was just when Lexi and Jesse were talking about their breakup, and she called him back and was like, after they had broken up, and was like, "Well, it's your choice." Like
That's his
first of all,
POV. That's his POV though, Nikki.
true, but even if it is like, one, you're weak for doing that.
I
Like,
do.
why are you
I
gonna,
do actually
like,
believe that that's kind of how it went down.
I do too.
'Cause
Like,
it doesn't make sense.
because she did want to stay with him, which is fine, but then, like, don't put it on him to, like, decide. And he was
Well,
like, I
she
didn't even
wanted
know
him
this.
to. She wanted to like walk
Yeah.
away, and then him to fight for her.
But he didn't, so then you don't go back to him and be like, hey, fight for me now. Like,
Well, she's like, we only have 2 weekends left. Should we just
I mean,
be
if they
together?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hope that we see, like, the breakup of them. Like, I wonder if we'll see it this season or if it happens after the fact.
I almost like don't even care. Like, let's just
Yeah.
like ride this
Because
out. Like,
we know they're
I don't
done.
even need to see them interacting anymore. Like, we
Yeah,
can cut
I'm ready
them
for
out.
the reunion.
We cut out Emerald, Gabby. Like, let's add Jesse and Lexi to the
True.
cut.
True.
Bye. Just show me Amanda, Paige, Sierra, West,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy with that.
And even Jesse's single.
And Lindsay.
Like, yeah. Love her.
Yeah, like, I'm good with that. I'm so happy with that.
I love Lindsay's pregnant look, her
Oh
pregnant
my God.
glow. I'm
Everything
not loving
about it.
Lindsay's pregnant laugh, though. I do think it's very aggressive.
That is so
aggressive.
funny. But she's just like, she's being so cute. Seriously loving her. Speaking of just like being so happy, should we get into our not mad about it?
Yes, we should.
Okay, so one thing that I'm not mad about this week, today, for a Mother's Day gift to myself, I wanted to treat myself and be able to go to this gorgeous outdoor shopping mall, go to all the stores. I'm in the search for jeans. Like, if you've had a baby recently, you know, I have jeans in every
not getting
different...
them.
No, but it's like I have jeans for like when I'm pregnant, like when I'm freshly postpartum, when I'm my normal size, and I'm in the in between where like I could and I do wear my normal size, but like it's not cute.
Yeah. It's not comfy.
It's not comfy. When I drive, I have to unbutton them, and while I'm walking, I can only wear them with like a loose shirt.
When I'm not eating, yeah.
I have to like make sure I don't even have a sip of water,
Yeah.
so I can button these jeans. So I was like, you know what? For Mother's Day, Andrew, I want to just go out for a couple hours so I can take my time without the kids trying on jeans. I need to find a pair that for right, because like I said, I'm gonna be shredded in 2 weeks. I'm like, I'll be. Nah, bro. I'll be back in those jeans. But until then, I need to feel comfortable and at least have like one go-to pair. So I went all about town, guys. Like, I went into Gap. I went into Free People. I went into Madewell. Rich, right? I know. And Madewell is my go-to. They have my favorite style of jeans, which is called the Perfect Vintage. So if anybody's like looking for a pair of jeans, that is a good one. And like, I do wear those. And Madewell has sales a lot. But what I'm not mad about is that Madewell has a program that you can bring any pair of jeans. Doesn't have to be Madewell brand. It could be your dad's jeans. You can bring a pair of your dad's jeans to them. They will take that pair of jeans off your hands and they will give you a $20 credit for any pair of jeans in the store. Isn't that
insane.
crazy?
But can you do that multiple times? Or is it like Brianna Myers has come and
No.
given
I
her...
brought 2 pairs of jeans today. I got 2 $20 credits. But you can't
Wow.
stack them together. That's the caveat.
Okay.
Like,
so you
it's
can't
per
bring
jean.
2 jeans for 1 pair of jeans. If you're getting 2 pairs of jeans, you can return 2 jeans.
No. You can bring 30 pairs of jeans and they will give you $20 credits, but you can't stack all of those to buy 1 pair of jeans.
Got you.
It's like $20 a pair.
That's sick.
Their jeans are the cheapest is like $100.
And for like a good pair of
No.
jeans, like $20 off, like, yeah, you do need to kind of pay for jeans, honestly. Like,
You do, because especially like when you have a mom belly, or especially if you've had like us 2 C-sections,
C-section.
you can't wear stretch jeans.
Yeah.
They have to be like rigid, like suck you in, don't stretch, don't move. That's the only way, and that is what a lot of their jeans are. But what I am mad about is that why is the style of jeans like parachute pants that like bow out every...
They're called barrel jeans.
Nikki, I almost bought a pair. I was actually going to text you so close. So ugly. I found one pair at Madewell that wasn't terrible. So I was going to get them. I was like, okay, these could work. They're comfortable. Andrew will think they're so ugly, but like I need something to wear. And then
John hates the baggy jeans.
Nikki,
He
then I
thinks they're
turned
disgusting.
around and I looked at my butt.
You had a dump.
It was like I had I had like a butt cheek and then another butt cheek because the pockets lined up so crazy that I was like, oh my God. Thank God I turned around.
Yeah.
I would have walked out with those. I've never
Why
seen
is
anything.
everybody looking at me? Because I'm so hot. Because I went to the gym 3 times. Yes.
I have 2 pancakes back
Not 'cause
there
you
now.
have 4 butt cheeks.
It was so weird. I was like, how does this even happen? It's just, they're such the weirdest fitting jeans. Unless you're like 100 pounds. They still don't look good though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, nobody Amanda Batula, like,
Literally was just going to say that.
she could wear them. But other than that, so I love Madewell for their return program. And I love
Just
the
the
perfect
style.
vintage. We need more. I need more
Just-
options.
yeah.
So super sweet. I couldn't find a pair of jeans. I was out for like 2+ hours, texting my mom, telling her all about my drama. And she goes, "Oh, you want to know what? Like, what about Levi's?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, such
Classic,
a good
tried
idea."
and true.
I love Levi's. I used to have a pair of 501s. I don't know where they went. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll order them online. Nikki, 10 minutes later, my mom texted me, "Hey, I'm at the mall. I'm at Levi's. Tell me what jeans do you want, what size, and what color, and I'll get them right now." Calling me, sending me options, sending me colors. I tell her the exact ones to get. She gets them. I'll see them in 2 weeks when I come to New York. Can you imagine?
Like the best.
I was like, happy Mother's Day to me
From your mom.
from my mom. So sweet. That was so nice. So, Mom, if you made it this far, thank you so much. It really means so much to me.
The best.
She's the best. So, yeah, that's what I'm not mad about. Hand in your old, dirty, smelly jeans. They'll take them.
Obsessed.
I know.
Great mom hack just to add
That's a
to the
good tip,
BJs.
right?
Get yourself cake and some jeans that you'll
Maybe a
fit
bigger
into
size.
Okay, mine not mad. Like I said, I have 2. The one I'll start just with a Mother's Day. Not mad about Mother's Day and just in general. Like
Yeah.
you will get plans, which I love. We have spent.
Let me turn the camera around.
Power washing my whole house, and I'm just like trying to just like cultivate this like cozy vibe in my backyard because this summer I'm not leaving my yard.
Totally.
The hanging plants, just like give mom a hanging plant. My grandpa dropped off this beautiful hibiscus tree for my Mother's Day gift. John came home today, planted it in this beautiful big pot with little baby flowers around it. It's
Oh my
on my
God.
deck. I have another pot of plants on my deck, and I got a hanging flower.
That's all it takes, folks.
Like, love me some Mother's Day hanging
So
plants.
sweet.
And then,
Can't
of
wait to
course,
see.
anybody who knows me in this stage of my life right now, except for you, Brie, because I try to keep things offline with you until we're live on the pod.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of Lenny Pierce? And Jack, if you've made it this far, and Amanda, I know you don't listen, but you know I have a problem with Lenny Pierce now because you
No.
guys have introduced me. He is this guy. His brother is the Hot Wiggle. I don't know who that is, but
Okay,
Jack
sounds
said
good.
he's the Hot Wiggle. Does techno nursery rhymes.
Oh.
So he goes, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Livy, fist bumps all through the house. It's the only thing I listen to now. I have it on our speaker outside as I'm cultivating the vibe today.
Oh my God.
That's what I listened to for my mom pregame last night.
Love.
Before I
That's
went, I was
so
like,
funny.
Kindergarten. So Lenny Pierce, guys, if you have young kids, turn the F up to
Oh
some
my
Lenny
God.
Pierce. It's fun for the kids, fun for you. It'll bring you back to your Jersey Shore days and like mama's living.
Well, guys, I feel like that's all she wrote. I had such a great time with you, as usual. Love you so
Love you.
much.
I love you, Brie Lee.
Maddies, if you had a good time as well, please leave a comment. It means so much to us.
Nice.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on The Talk. We love you guys so much. We'll see you next Monday. Hope everyone had an amazing Mother's Day.
Love you guys. Happy Mother's Day.
Bye.